Alright, immediately transitioning on to the PC gaming show. I always get bored to death with these, but maybe today will be different. Let's take a look. I really gotta bump up the volume on this one. Is it just me?
This is the PC
I was about to say, like, why is the volume so low on this?
The most vibrant gaming platform.
Alright, PC games. VR or otherwise. Ooh.
Taking the stage today are
I got my Apple ready. For PC, get it?
Bloodlines 2.
Blood everywhere.
3. The reveal of Evil Genius 2.
Oh.
Starmancer. Last Oasis. 2 new games from Coffee Stain Studios.
Okay.
Griftlands. Planet Zoo. What's next?
What?
Terraria.
More Terraria? I thought they were done forever.
Mosaic. Warframe.
Yeah, Warframe.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Baldur's Gate.
Shenmue 3.
Shenmue!
Reveal of unexpected.
We're gonna see more Shenmue stuff? I guess there's no Sony conference now, so I gotta go somewhere, right?
And more. And now your PC gaming show hosts, Day 9 and Frankie Ward.
Day 9 again. Plus another guy.
Good morning, good morning. Yes, ladies and gentlemen.
Powered by the
welcome
Epic
to
Game Store.
The PC Gaming Show.
Don't peek your mic!
Yes, we're so happy you're here today. We have a great show for you lined up. We got 30 games that we're going to be showing off. 30.
I like that Day 9 is still hosting this.
To existing franchises.
That man is a good man.
Others will be
Champlot.
exclusive.
Oh, this girl is still here.
Looks, y'all ready?
The girl that everybody made fun of last year. She's
First,
back
I wanna thank
again.
our sponsors for helping make
Right
this
here.
possible. Without
Front
their
and center.
support, this event would not happen each year. So thank you so much. Thanks to you for coming out. It's 10 a.m. in Los Angeles. Happy Monday, everyone. Best day of the week.
Starman is like,
All of you up in the
ah.
balcony. And of course, thanks to you tuning in live from all over the internet, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, wherever you're tuning in from.
Can't hear you over me eating my
Happy
apple.
to have you. My name is Day 9. I'm one of your hosts for this event. Joining me is the fantastic Frankie Ward.
Hello! Oh, thank you very much. Thank
Hi.
you. Hello, everyone. Now, for you guys at home, for the first time, whatever platform
Because
you're
we're
watching on,
look at
we
the
are
pure
going to be
gamer
doing
lighting of the
clever
stage.
Comments. just remember that. I said clever comments from Twitch, Twitter, YouTube,
Stop.
and Facebook throughout the show, making you famous on the internet, on the screen.
Day 9 is just keeping it real. Just talking like a normal person.
The Borderlands 3 team.
And she's like trying really hard to be funny and shit.
To the developers later.
That's right.
That's why
Midway
people make
through
fun
this
of her all
show,
the
I'm gonna
time.
be asking those questions to the creative director of Borderlands.
Like,
3,
just
who's
see
at
the
PC
difference.
Gaming Show, and we'll read them live. Until then, let's start the PC Gaming Show with our very first title from UK developer Rebellion. Several years ago, they announced that they were working on the follow-up to Evil Genius.
The
a real-time
Bethesda
evil
conference
And now,
looked like the
Rebellion is
Oscars.
ready to reveal its nefarious
This
vision
stage
for the
looks like the
project.
Kids'
So,
Choice
PC
Awards for
Gaming Show,
Nickelodeon, but
who's
red.
ready to stroke a cat menacingly?
Who's ready?
Here is the world exclusive reveal for
my
Evil
God.
Genius 2 World Domination.
She's so cringe! But whatever. I'm sure that's why they kept her. They thought she was so fun last year, so they're gonna have her in again so that she can continue to be super cringe. Well, whatever. I'd rather have her than, like, Justine for the 20th fucking time. For, like, the 20th year. Did one of you guys watch the Devolver Digital one? They tried to be funny as fuck. No way. After twice. After being fucking disappointed twice by them. I'm not gonna fucking torture myself a third time. I did not watch it, and I have no intentions of watching it. I mean, whatever, they publish good shit, but like, them trying really, really hard to essentially be Adult Swim. Not into it. They really do try to be the Adult Swim of video games, don't they? Oh god. What is it about all of these press conferences that love to show me cinematic trailers and no gameplay? Like, sure, I like the idea of this, but like, you did yourself a favor, THP? I'm glad. I'm glad that I'm not the only one that thinks that. Because always when I go on Twitter, I'm like, best conference ever. That's what I always see, and I'm like, what's wrong with you? And again, people that just, I look at it ironically, and you know. Hasio, what up? Is that Anita Sarkeesian?
It means that a lot of people have very high expectations, and we have to meet those.
Let's take a look at whether you are going to meet them, because we are going to take a look at the world.
The Cabin Nintendo's format from the directs with a ton of unfunny humor. I'm sure they have a lot of unfunny humor. World premiere, no? World exclusive? Man, I'm gonna make a lot of people angry.
Be the one to tell you. You're dead.
No, I can tell from the fact that you stabbed me. It's kind of implicit in the fact that I'm bleeding out.
You're obviously new to this whole existence, but truth is, most of you types won't even make it a whole year.
More pre-alpha gameplay, yay!
We have one rule. You don't break the masquerade.
What? What is the little kid telling me what to do? Ow! What is this? Beer was alright. Eh.
We're all fighting over scraps here. Welcome to the first day of the rest of your death. Having fun yet?
Vampire, okay. I was about to say, is like... Is it Ghosts? Bloodlines 2. That was a sequel. Q1 2020. Sure. I didn't even know there was a Vampire Bloodlines 1.
Guys, what does it mean to be a vampire in this world?
Well,
So in the Empire,
you can do a whole bunch of superpower shit that vampires can't actually do, but okay.
Vampires need to keep their
Vampires really are just like the de facto, like,
are kind of,
you know.
staying hidden in the shadows while
I have a whole bunch of other, like, powers.
us, in order to get
I can have any kind of superpower, honestly, but I just don't like the sunlight. I've seen them have stuff from, like, super speed to super strength
Different types of blood do different things.
That's right.
to, like, lasers and shit
Which means that
and
essentially
immortality. Like,
vampires,
I've seen so many vampires have so many different kinds of powers. That is, like, vampires can just do anything at this point.
like fear.
But, you know, as long as their weakness is
desire,
sunlight,
and then
they're
they
vampires.
They can feed on those people to like feel the same.
And, of
things
course, feed on
as
their
human
blood and
beings
shit.
Feel more kind of alive, and that can give you like extra boost.
Shout outs to Killer of Flight, who's an hour late to this. The PC stream is in 1 hour. Nah, it's already started, dude.
Well, very.
It's an older PC game?
fragile,
It looks cool.
volatile relationship,
And that's just pre-alpha.
Relationships, so it's going to be a fun time.
And one thing that was really intriguing to me when I was learning about
What's the
this
next
game
one after
is
this?
You don't just get bitten and turn.
Is this
into
only going to be an hour?
Dracula or Brad Pitt.
Oh, no, wait.
To be honest
11,
with you,
12. Oh, this might be 2 hours. Limited run is at 12.
definitely playing it. You
Okay.
actually have to adjust to your environment to become a
These
vampire.
PC gaming shows are very long.
So essentially,
I remember getting bored to
in the
death
game,
over the
you
last
were made as a
2 that I
vampire,
saw. I'm getting a lot of dislikes on the archive because I got really bored to death.
At the same time, in this thing called the mass embrace, and that means that essentially they're having a less lucky time than you in the world. You're having a relatively good time compared to them because they don't know what they're doing. They're going through vampire puberty on their own, and you know you might have a family, you might have, say, a wife and children, and you are morally objecting to drinking blood to survive, and so you might have a less good time, let's say, than the player is having. So you can find them throughout the world as well.
And Brian, the first game.
The Brian dude looks so awkward with his gloves. Look,
15 years for this.
he looks like a dad that wants to be really cool in front of his kids.
yeah,
Um,
tons of pressure. But,
Nowadays, there are vampires that are even immune to sunlight. Yeah, look at Twilight.
People around the world watching
They
this,
just
and, of
sparkle.
course, the audience here, and they all can't wait to play this game. Can you wait, guys?
Cold Steel 3 finally got a release date. Yeah, September, wasn't
So
it?
I think you've convinced everyone here now. When are we going to be able to play the game?
I'm hyped.
We're going Q1 next year.
Maybe.
Fantastic. And when can we learn more?
Why do you ask? Did you not see the trailer?
Thank you so much, Brian and Cara. Good luck.
Watch the
Good
trailer
luck,
again.
guys.
Your questions will be answered then.
Thank you so much. Now, have you ever wanted to play Dwarf Fortress in space.
Door
Starmancer
Fortress?
is a space station sim from Ominax Games and Chucklefish. After a catastrophe on Earth, humanity has launched
Well,
a
Chucklefish, that's a name that I hear very often.
from the stars. Your task is to manage a colony capable of sustaining life.
My God.
crafting components, controlling
I'm about to
colonies,
finish my second apple and I'm still fucking hungry.
asteroids. But when you're living in space, there
I
can
mean,
be big
fruit is
consequences
very
from
light.
the smallest mistakes.
Obviously, it's not gonna fill me
Let's
up.
take a look at the brand new gameplay for Starmancer.
If I see like a boring trailer or something, I'll run over to my fridge and find some food. This show looks super low budget compared to Microsoft and Bethesda. I mean, anything that's not like the big, you know, three, Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft. A lot of these are usually very lower key, you know? This looks beautiful. Grow your colony. This already looks really good. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, no, yeah. Pixel art, a slightly like 3D-ish. Yeah, okay. This is exactly the kind of shit that I fall for every time. This reminds me of that, prison escape game. But like with a slightly different perspective. Ben and MCO's 83. Code Vein, Dragon Ball. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so you're in space and you can do like little like greenhouses and stuff. Oh god, there's a whole bunch of different planets. Make friends? Damn. Haven't missed anything interesting, cool? For the most part, not really. There's one or two things that were cool, but even then, it was just like a higher quality version of a lot of the derivative stuff that we've already seen. Yeah, of course, enemies. Yeah, I don't know. We're not going to be getting a lot of the cool anime stuff that we usually like around here. Yeah, you know, for PC gaming show, I think the last thing that we're going to see is Japanese games. It's weird. Whenever I hear about, you know, PC-centric Japanese games, they tend to be indie stuff, like really small indie stuff. They were talking about Terraria here. Like, I'm very curious over what the Terraria stuff is going to be like. Because I remember they were going to have, like, this really big expansion, and then they canceled it. And then, like, another different spin-off game, and that got canceled too. Like, it's been kind of a bumpy ride for Terraria as of late. And after a certain point, I thought they were going to be like, this is our final update. And then they just stopped developing it and moved on to something else.
Yeah, Steve, so...
If memory serves me right, I'm pretty sure they were done with that game. Which is why I'm shocked to know that they're going to feature it here. Implying that they're going to be something new.
We've been friends, and we've always wanted to work together.
I haven't played Terraria in a long-ass time. But that game was good.
Professional super group to
if I wasn't playing Minecraft, I was playing Terraria.
This is a dream partnership as well. We've always been really close with Tripwire, and we really.
How old is Terraria? About as old as Minecraft, man. Maybe like maybe 1 or 2 years younger than Minecraft.
Well, let's take a look at this upcoming collaboration between Torn Banner and Tripwire.
Terraria, I mean, Minecraft became available in like 2009, I think. So what do you want to say? Terraria maybe was like 2010, 2011? Somebody fix that banner. It's torn. Hey, more Tripwire. They didn't show that anime fox girl with head pats in the VR thing. Too sexy for E3. Look at that. Oh god, of course we had to see somebody's head get torn off. We saw like fucking 20 million heads get torn off in the VR thing. And of course we gotta see more here. There we go, there it is again. My god, man. Kill them! So violent. God forbid you show any boobs though. Chivalry 2? Oh, that's good. That's really good. I remember, oh my god, the first Chivalry was a riot. That was really fun. Now you're unheaded too. Get it? Unarmed? Because...
Talk to me about Chivalry 2, Steve.
Well, Chivalry 2 is
okay, I'm down for this. Chivalry 1 was really great.
And our flagship game mode team objective does that by having players complete medieval objectives like sieging castles.
Get unarmed? And, all right. Like, comment, and subscribe for some more comedy, you guys.
Standing in an area, and then a bar fills up. You're, like you said, burning houses, killing peasants, you know.
Yeah.
playing as peasants, getting killed.
It's really about letting the player experience every iconic moment.
All these heads, what is it, Mortal Kombat? Yeah, they want to be Mortal Kombat.
We've increased the
Seriously!
scale to about 2.5 times.
Take a shot every time you see somebody's head get cut off in these games. In these trailers, I mean. There's so many. Just today, just this morning. It's 10 a.m. It's too early for this shit.
Like the Battle of the
I just got here and I already saw like 100 people die in front of my eyes.
We'll ignore the last season. Just Battle of the Bastards.
Fucking traumatized me.
Yes. All right, so I want to ask about the swordplay element.
I guess that wasn't ahead of the Knights.
I know it's a really critical element.
LOL.
Yeah, and this time around we've completely revamped. I mean, we really.
What was your favorite chivalry class?
A true sequel in every sense.
Yeah.
They got polls right up in this. We're not playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
So that every
decapitations only happen past 5 p.m. Everybody knows that. Obviously.
And fair, and also has the
who else called off work today? Says Doinks Bro. Group War saying Pop-Tarts.
Very fluid and much more accessible than the
That is some dank random humor right there.
The pace is so much quicker.
Pop-Tarts.
What I really enjoy when I'm playing it.
Yeah, and I wanted to ask about the fluidity because in a lot of melee combat games, you hit a button and there's like a full animation.
Today is Monday, huh?
Sort of reset, so it's kind of these
I'm out of school and I don't have a job yet, so
Chivalry 2, the swordplay operates
I don't really. This is not really affecting me. If I did have a job, I probably wouldn't be here streaming.
At the same time, and
yeah.
I wonder who did call in sick. Dude, if I had a job, I would call in sick on Tuesday to watch Nintendo. I don't give a fuck.
Exactly, because that's fundamentally part of the...
They made a really good decision in having the Twitch chat show up here as a ticker at the bottom. And by good, I mean bad.
The original Chivalry, I mean, it's kind of like silly fun. Like, how do you balance the mastery with the fun element?
Yeah, our goal has always been to make it so that players can take the game as seriously as they want to,
I mean,
and also as silly as they want to.
It's fun because you require skill.
Plays the game drunk, and we love
that. Oh, you play it drunk, great.
Yeah,
outing yourselves right now.
Important metric to track.
Anyone else taking finals right now? Not me, not anymore. I graduated, bitch. No more school for me.
I mean, the game is genuinely hilarious. As an
good thing I'm off today and probably all week.
A man with a chicken while quoting Shakespeare.
Like picking up a chicken as a weapon.
Physically
that's a
clubbing
mechanic.
him to death with
Well, that's excellent. Well, I mean, I have to ask.
That is so good. That is, I approve of that.
On Chivalry 2.
So Chivalry 2 is coming out early 2020, and it's coming first to the Epic Games Store.
Oh, look forward to checking it out in early 2020. Gentlemen, John Gibson and Steve Piggott.
Nobody clap for that shit.
Thank you so much. We are just getting
I could feel the awkwardness. Coming first to the Epic Games Store.
You're watching the PC Gaming Show.
God.
Build a world for wild.
What was that the one thing that nobody clapped for?
Creators of Darksiders.
In the Bethesda thing?
Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh, wasn't it like Commander Keen or something? There was like, I can't remember, it was like this one game that they showed. Where they said something and they were expecting people to clap and it was like totally like silent. Blops? What? Well, Black Ops? Call of Duty Black Ops? Oh, no. Clicker game? Skip ad. Blops. Endless fun. Sewer pipe under the whole strip mall. Broke water, went everywhere. Oh, damn. Are you okay? Look at that. Social commentary. You see, if this really was social commentary, it wouldn't be just the one guy. It'd be fucking everybody. And there'd just be like one guy with an umbrella. As opposed to like, only one dude looking at his phone. That'd be fucking everybody. Mosaic. Sure. Fucking. I gotta start working on. Oh, you can actually fucking play the actual Blob game? For real?
That was a brand
Great.
new trailer for Mosaic,
Be a part of the problem.
Adventure game coming later this year from developer Killbyte and publisher Raw Fury.
I need to start. I really need to start working on my own game because you guys are taking my fucking story ideas and doing them better.
We're listening to your reactions to the PC Gaming Show throughout the entire broadcast, no matter what platform you're watching and ranting on. So keep them coming.
Ranting on?
Our next game is a ghost-themed multiplayer
Yeah.
game
The shade is not lost on me.
Charge up your proton packs and get ready for Midnight Ghost Hunt.
Oh, I thought you were gonna talk about the Ghostbusters remaster. Yeah, mobile thing for a PC show. Let me just take another bite of my apple, you know, for the PC show. A ghost hunting video game? Son of a bitch. Okay, now I really need to start to get working on my own game. Anyone want any remakes or remasters to be announced this year? Nah. The more original stuff, the better. I don't know what song this is, but I'm sure this is gonna give me some content ID thing. Oh well. Ah, look at that man ragdoll. Oh, the stuff comes alive. Let me take a wild guess. You can be a ghost and you can, yeah. You can torment all the ghost hunters. And I'm assuming the ghost hunters are also players. Yeah. This, reminds me a lot of... Okay. I know what this is. This game is essentially Crawl, but in 3D. Like ghost stuff. Oh, midnight strikes and things really get serious. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, it looks like a fun party game for multiple people. And then they're gonna interview this guy for fucking 30 minutes.
Dynamic one-man team.
So open for one-man team? He's doing this whole thing on his own?
It's Sam Malone.
Thank you for having me.
Sam,
Hold it.
Please tell us what is going on in that. What is Midnight Ghost Hunt all about?
So, Midnight Ghost Hunt is a multiplayer ghost hunting hide-and-seek game.
Look more towards the camera, dude.
Ghost hunters, like a 4v4 format.
We're seeing you.
The ghosts can hide inside.
We can't see you very well when you're looking directly at the host.
Like harmless furniture, but on the inside, they're not so harmless ghosts as you saw.
Yeah, and if I'm understanding
God damn it. A lot of people are beating me to the punch. There's also another ghost-related game that I want to make someday.
Exactly. So the main
As a platformer, you'll play as a dog, trying to find his master.
Midnight being kind of
I want it to be like a Metroidvania-ish, platformer-ish kind of game. 2D, sprites.
But if there's a hunter kind of off by himself,
pretty good, at least in my head.
Hit him in the back of the head, knock him out real quick, and he has less hunters.
You all the boss battles are different pets that the master had, and you can use your powers, and that gets you through all the Metroidvania stuff.
Divided into two different segments.
Inspired by
First part of the
Guacamelee,
game is kind of almost like
and a little bit of Action Verge.
They're sort of trying to figure out where
You know,
the ghosts are hiding because it's not
pretty
really,
good.
obvious at first glance. So
In
they've
the way
got
that I
gadgets,
visualize it in my head,
they've
but
got they've got like a radar,
probably
like
won't be
they
anywhere
saw.
near as good,
Try to narrow
if it
down
ever comes
where
out,
and
which I don't think it
how
will.
These ghosts are hiding, basically. As soon as the first ghost is found, though, it starts getting a bit more chaotic. There's ragdolls flying everywhere, and they have that.
At least that's what I wrote on my
really
bullet
try to
points
smash the
for my
ghosts into
official
pieces.
document.
So those are kind of the two aspects of the ghosts.
I see. Well, talk to me a little bit about the inspiration for Midnight Ghost Hunt. I understand it's based on a...
One person designing a whole game is never a good sign.
That's definitely a big inspiration.
E.T.
but
on
the big
Atari?
twist for us is that
What the
box
fuck are you
fight
talking
back.
about?
You saw the furniture, they
There's so many one-man games that are really good.
They send you
There's this little game called Minecraft that was made by one dude. I don't know if you've heard about it, but it looks kind of shit. I don't think it'll ever take off.
the things that you're hunting. So that changes up the dynamic a good amount, I think.
And I want to ask about when the clock strikes midnight.
There's another game called Undertale. I don't know if you heard about it.
Didn't see what
It's kind of shit because one guy did
What's
it, but
going
you
on
know.
So midnight, if even one ghost survives 4 minutes into the match, then you hear this ominous grandfather clock chime across the map. All the lights will actually flicker
Fucking
out.
Stardew Valley was made by one guy.
And all of the ghosts that were destroyed actually return as vengeful
Dust and
spirits.
Elysian
They're
Tale.
a lot more powerful than before, and they
Made
glow
by one
very
guy.
brilliant red. So at this point, the tables have turned. The hunters are now the hunted, and they just need to try to work together to stay alive long enough for their evac to come.
There's a lot of one-man games that
Usually the
are
ghosts
fucking
win when it gets to midnight.
are legitimately one of the greatest games ever made.
The ghosts are so overpowered at midnight. The hunters are doing
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That's your point of reference? E.T. on the Atari? A game that was made in like fucking 3 weeks?
When can people get the chance to try out Midnight Ghost Hunt?
So we'll be running an alpha.
It's a really bad source you got there.
You can sign up at midnightghosthunt.com. I'd also like to give a shout out to our Discord.
A whole war game just sounds epic.
Later in the summer, we'll be giving out keys.
Truly
on our
epic,
Discord
Haven the
as
Blade.
well as on our main website.
Well, wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, Sam Malone. from Vaulted Sky Games.
Great, the moment that I actually shut the fuck up is when they ended the interview.
For our next
These
fight,
little interviews,
we got
they last
Frankie
a little
up on
bit
the
too long.
balcony, and if I understand correctly, Frankie, this is a secret.
The original Counter-Strike was made by one guy. There you go.
It's a big sequel to a small.
They're right over there in the back.
Unexplored 2 is a procedural adventure, a roguelike that challenges.
All right, get the fuck off my stage. See ya, see ya. Just awkwardly get leaving.
Explore a beautiful world, engage with its creatures, and befriend its people. Search for magic lakes and ancient statues until you die. And die again. This is Unexplored 2.
Die again. Big Sugar. My favorite rapper. Big Sugar on the mic with his homie Lil Sugar. Can we get to more games, please? Yeah, it really is a lot of people talking, isn't it? This game already looks really good. Ooh. Actual fucking color. Iconoclast. Yeah, Iconoclast. Yeah. Was that one also made by just one guy? All right, maybe the gameplay might not be that fun, but you know, visually it looks great. Ooh, oh my god. Whoever the art designer is for this game. Holy shit, dude. I want to shake your hand. Look at the fucking designs. Oh my. Visually, this game is fantastic, and the music is kind of good, too. I'm just worried that the gameplay might be a little bit simplistic and not that interesting. Look at that! Unexplored 2? I didn't even know there was an Unexplored 1! Oh. On Fig.
One of the biggest
Forgot that Fig existed. Isn't it that like Tim Schafer version of Kickstarter?
Here to talk about a groundbreaking new display is Samsung's Dean Dalcero. Welcome, Dean.
What up?
You got for us?
Your mic doesn't work.
Well, let's take
Oh, I thought they were going to interview the guy developing the game. The one guy that I actually wanted to see interviewed isn't getting interviewed. Now they're gonna advertise a gaming monitor to me. Oh. Can I hear this music when I turn on my monitor every time? Truly immersive view. Oh, because it's carved. I don't know what any of this means. The hertz. I guess it just consumes more power. Higher electrical bill. Arr. No, I'm ignorant when it comes to graphical specs and stuff like that, so I don't know. 3,000 to 1 contrast ratio, yeah, sure, dude, whatever the fuck that means. If it makes the game look better, then that's nice. Or more responsive. Curved gaming monitor. Oh, look, it comes with a stand. Does the stand itself cost $1,000? No? Well, that's already a better sell than the Apple shit. That must be expensive, yeah? Probably less expensive than Apple's. We're like, it's $1,000 for just the stand.
And we think that the
I'm sorry if me munching on the apple is annoying.
I'm
gonna mute my mic.
You wouldn't get from a traditional flat panel.
And I wanted to ask a little bit about some of the color specs.
Sure, it's a 3,000 to 1 contrast ratio, so you get those deeper blacks, brighter whites, and hopefully you'll see your enemies first before they see you in the dark scenes.
Yeah, and I understand it also has G-Sync. I saw that flash up on the screen as well.
First G-Sync compatible monitor, so we're super excited about that.
Well, since this is the PC gaming show and we're showing off a huge variety of games here, what are the types of games that you would expect that 240 hertz refresh rate and the G-Sync to work well with?
Sure, so we think everybody's going to appreciate the speed and the performance, but ultimately, sports first-person shooters are really going to benefit.
Right. Well, of course.
He's so serious.
Not just when is it
Did you see him nodding? He was like,
what cost are we talking?
Available in mid-July for under $400 for 27.
Under $400.
So it expands our gaming lineup to 8 months. Yeah.
Because when you said 400, I mean that's the 27 inch is the $400 mark. Wow.
Yeah. So our gaming lineup will be expanded to 8
under $400.
All the way up to a 49-inch dual QHD. Check out
Hear that, Apple?
Gaming240 or see us in the back of the room for more info.
Yeah, that's right. For any of you in the audience, it's there. You can go there for it.
It is not 4K.
It's not 4K.
Not for that price point.
That was awkward.
I want to let you know that we have all sorts of great presentations.
Did somebody literally just yell, it's a 4K? And they just said no? That was really awkward.
Stay tuned for more announcements.
It was really funny. Dana was like, this is the PC Gaming Show after all. And the guy was like, yeah.
Questions about Borderlands 3.
He was like really nervous.
From Clay Entertainment.
Ooh.
Get ready to rip the galaxy a new wormhole.
Oh, that looks cool.
Forest.
Oh man, super hyper detailed pixel art like that. Ah, that's my fetish right there. I'll never say no to that shit.
And now the PC Gaming Show presents What's Next from Funcom.
I kind of want to get to the Terraria stuff, man. I'm very curious about that. Hello. What almost like Screaming Man from Bethesda's show. I'm a bit behind the things that Apple released on in a stupid way. Yeah!
Be here at the PC Gaming Show for the very first time ever. And
somebody just fucking fell over.
We would like to show some of the cool stuff that we
The fuck? What was that noise?
So,
boom, boom, boom.
without further ado,
John Wick is having a fist fight somewhere backstage.
For 2019.
So when Apple had their keynote, they were talking about their new their new computer, like their big desktop computer, and it's a giant cheese grater for like $5,000. There is a Moose Man on my screen, and then they're selling you a brand new monitor, and the monitor is only the monitor. That's like $5,000, like $4,999. There's a Duck Man in there.
What happens to you happens to me.
What the fuck? What the Rocky and Bullwinkle last thing? Conan! Oh, sorry, I got distracted by this. But yeah, like, they only sell you the monitor separately, and then the stand for you to hold the monitor costs another $1,000. So stupid. There's a lot of memes of it, of like, here are all the things you can buy for $1,000. Or you can just buy the stand. What's wrong with Apple? They're very disconnected. They don't know who the fuck they're selling their products to anymore. Moons of Madness. All of these games look cool, by the way. I'm sorry that I'm not really commenting on them. But that Moose Man really took me out for a ride, man. Halloween 2019? Sure, it looks Halloween-y. Monsters, they're scary. If I ever buy stupid shit like that, I better get a hot Russian stripper girlfriend with it. Dude, there's like fucking sex dolls out there, like sex robots that you can buy for $1,000. That will last you for longer than a Russian stripper girlfriend. Funcom. All of those games look legitimately really cool.
Please welcome to the stage, founder and director of Mighty Kingdom, Philip Mays.
No relation to Billy Mays. Rest in peace.
So yeah, at Funcom we've been doing our own games for over 26 years now. But recently we had the great pleasure to be working with some other very talented developers and help them publish their games. And on that note, I'd like to introduce Phil Mays. He is founder of Mighty Kingdom, a studio out of Australia, who has been working with us on something.
Dude, I know she's pretty, but you gotta look more towards the camera as opposed to the side, to her.
Year, we put out a little trailer.
There we go.
Stop
Stop looking to the fucking Conan Chop Chop.
Considering the date, it was perhaps no surprise that people.
Oh my god, these guys always keep looking to the side. We're seeing them. We're seeing their profile as opposed to like.
Check this out.
Oh my god. Wacom does that too. They sell their $3,000 tablets without stands. Yikes. That's not good. World exclusive, Funcom. All right, adding more to the lineup of cool shit that legitimately looks fun. Quite possibly the best Conan game yet, Dark Zero, the Chop Chop one. Wasn't that like the Kotaku? Eh. A game that's not real, but it definitely should be. Oh, this is the fucking April Fool's thing, wasn't it? Wasn't this an April Fool's joke? Are they actually turning it into a real thing? Looks kind of fun, actually. So people... Chibi Conan game. It would do Legend of Zelda. I would want that. So people actually took it to heart. They're like, oh, you actually want to play something like this? Fine, we'll turn it into a full-on game then. I remember seeing this. September 3rd? Xbox, Switch, PC, and PS4. Wow, okay. Yeah, it looks like a Switch game.
So there you have it, Conan Chop Chop. It's a roguelike action-adventure game. It's very real, and it's coming to PC, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and Nintendo Switch on September the 3rd this year.
Out of all the computers I've had over the years, none of them had to stand sold separately. What are you supposed to do, stand it up on a stack of books?
Then please don't hesitate to drop by.
The reason for why they didn't include the stand is because a lot of people mount it to their wall. Or they have it up top or something like that. But most people don't do that, and that's the problem. Search support is appreciated, yeah. People like the idea enough, yeah. I forgot about it completely.
Last humans need to outrun the blazing sun in massive open-world environments. Good times. But cheer up, Sunshine. This is one of the most original-looking multiplayers we've seen. With interesting
Do you really always gotta comment on something like that?
And some truly incredible death machines. Coming to early access.
Why can't you just fucking say your lines?
To the last oasis.
Always gotta fucking interject with a little fucking quirky ass little comment. I mean, whatever. I'm not one to talk, but still.
We must move forward or die beneath the sun.
I wouldn't be mounting my monitor to a wall. I don't know. Some people do. Some people mount them to stuff. Or, some people already have their own stands. Like me. I have soft and wet. I have the ability to steal stuff and put things in bubbles. It's pretty good. What would my stand be? I don't know. I would have to take a look at myself. Other people, like from the outside in, would have to look at my personality and be like, ah, you definitely have this kind of power. Oh. Alright. Make big spider machines and bump into each other until one of you falls over. Hey, Nintendo, can we get Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword on Switch? I would like that. If they can get Twilight Princess HD on Switch, I would love that. Because, right now it's stuck on the Wii U, and I don't think anybody's playing that right now. Bring Tokyo Mirage Sessions to Switch. I love that logo. Donkey Crew. It's fun. Apologies for the sniffling. I know it's annoying. Blood Evo. That'd be cool? Yeah. Oh my god, was that Kingpin right there? Create an eco paradise. This reminds me of a Civilization, but sci-fi. Cyborg zombies! Oh, great. Dinosaur with lasers. Rabbit penguins. I'm used to sniffling at this point. Yeah, I know you are. That's a problem. I don't like that you're used to it. Get a cool haircut. Pre-order now. Steam, Xbox One, and PS4. They're gonna interview. Yeah.
The game is Age of Wonders Planetfall, a 4X
Great.
strategy game.
A game that I'm not interested in. They're gonna fucking interview this guy for like 45 minutes. The one game that I actually wanted to know more about, they didn't talk to him at all.
So, Leonard, just give us the gist of what Age of Wonders
G-Sync hype would buy actually that bullet.
Strategy game where you play as one of the survivors of
The people here on the chat are very behind.
At the start of the game, you choose
They're like commenting barely on like the monitor.
The Vanguard Expeditionary Forces who were in cryosleep when everything went to hell.
Can't wait to see a skeleton in the closet in Midnight Spookfest.
The Amazon bioengineers who write
What a weird thing to look forward to.
You know, I want to ask, because there's a pretty broad range of 4X strategy games. To give a sense of what the gameplay is, I just want to start from the beginning of a game. What happens when you first land on the planet?
Well,
what faction would be the scariest to fight?
It comes down onto the planet. The planet is where the entire game takes place, and that spaceship will then transform into your capital colony.
Sharks with freaking laser beams. Yep, that's definitely where they got it from.
Around you, you've got a number of sectors, and each of these
That was
sectors
definitely
have a
the
story,
inspiration.
most of them. So maybe you'll find a genetics lab which is still full of horrible mutant creatures, an entertainment complex overrun by horrible robot monsters, a temple with holes in the sky and horrible demons who come and get you.
To get you.
And I did see in the trailer dinosaurs with lasers, correct?
Dinosaurs with lasers.
Perfect. Well,
Cats with lasers. No, sorry, no cats with lasers.
I'm so sorry to disappoint all of you. No cats with lasers. You have to settle with dinosaurs.
Now you'll have to
You know,
make
some of
DLC
the
for
advanced
that.
tech trees show up in the
That's
game
for the next
briefly, and I know
expansion.
that
Everything
growing
will have
research tech is
lasers.
a huge part of
Lasers will have lasers.
Right, so part of these tech trees come from your origin race. They sort of represent...
Has Way Forward shown up yet? I haven't seen them.
New units, new modules for your units, like jetpacks for your troopers, orbital laser cannons you can launch from space, social doctrines, it's not all about war. And then the second part of your tech tree comes from your secret technology, and that's all about the future of your faction. So you can create like a combination between man and machine or man and computers. Others include doomsday technologies that allows you to infect the entire population with alien brain-eating parasites, or win the game by splitting space-time.
I love how many details you're giving me.
Splitting space-time.
The future is not a pretty place.
Well, I want to ask about
how optimistic
of the combat that we saw, because in a lot of strategy games, the combat can be very brief. It just, shows two armies pinging off each other. But I understand that the tactical layer is quite rich.
Right, so when combat starts, you'll see, like on the world map, maybe like a little sort of space lab or something like that. When you go into combat, you will zoom all the way in, and you will be inside the lab. You'll see all the pipes and all of the goops flowing around. All of your units, which you've been putting together and built, are now deployed. In turn-based combat, you can move them into cover, use their abilities.
I was literally about to say,
maybe you've chosen advanced.
can you show a little bit of footage where they talk about this?
Dig holes in the ground.
And they are.
From the holes. Maybe
you guys getting into it, like,
you gotta fucking get in there. Bug monsters, they run forward and slash people and puke acid on them, that kind of thing.
Puke acid, sure. Sounds fun.
It depends. A short battle can be maybe 2 or 3 minutes, but at the end of the game, you've got a massive siege with like 20 units on your side, 20 units on their side. You've got orbital cannons blasting.
You can tell that he's passionate. He's like really getting into it.
Well, talk to us about when we can play.
Just talk to us, man.
The game
Be honest
is
with us.
This
Just talk
August
to us.
6th. It's going to be available on PC, multiple platforms,
PC.
consoles, and it's available for pre-order now.
Yay.
Hey, what's that URL?
It's aow-planetfall.com.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. It's less than 2 months
That
away.
was weird.
Gentlemen, thanks so much
Hey,
for
man. That URL, am I right? Like, was that supposed to be like an in-joke or what? It's already on screen. You didn't have to...
And for our next game, Frankie, I have to ask you.
Frankie does it.
Why? The year is 1946, Sean, my dear boy. Europe lies in ruins torn apart by the satanic Plan Z. A brave band of heroes cast the Fuhrer into hell, but little do they know, the nightmare is far from over. Achtung! This is the world-exclusive reveal of the next shooter from the makers of Sniper Elite 4.
My God. The cringe levels are going up to magnitudes that should not be allowed.
Rated M for mature.
But hey, I'm sure we'll see more during Ubisoft. They're the kings of cringe when it comes to E3. Alright, more Sniper Elite. That's good. That is never a bad thing. Or at least more stuff from the people that made Sniper Elite. Ew, those fake accents. At least it looks like she's enjoying herself. Hi, zombies. I sure missed you. Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, you, swiping that zombie. Surely that'll incapacitate it. I'm sure it's dead. Oh my God, there's so many. Yeah, there we go. You really... That's a good idea, shooting the dudes that are down. Fire-breathing zombie? Oh yeah, I think it is just a zombie with a flamethrower. Ubisoft is weird with their games. First they make a good game, then they make a bad game, then they make a good game again. Yeah, it's weird. There we go. There's the sniper of the elite kind. Yeah, no, they can use a flamethrower. Ah! Damn. Fatality. I love it. Oh, there we go. The traps are there. You can throw like a grenade in there or something. I don't know. You don't have to wait for them to hit the tripwire. Grab the flamethrower, dude. There we go. Don't leave it. How is it that they're so far away and then in the next shot they're like right there? Great, you killed one! One of my favorite game moments of all time is blowing up Hitler's one ball in Sniper Elite 3, yeah. Well, that certainly didn't work at all. Left 4 Dead 3 or what? Really? Zombie Hitler? Zombie Army? Dead War 4? They legitimately had Zombie Hitler laugh. Faded in the sky.
Gaming show.
So cheesy.
A love letter to classic JRPGs. What's next for Warframe?
Mm-hmm.
A surreal noir adventure.
That looks cool.
During and after the Big Bang.
The Big
Baldur's
Bang.
Gate 3 and more.
Mm-hmm. 10Ks, you might get the opportunity to shoot off Hitler's balls again. That look like 5 games I've seen before. Yup. Yes, it does. And that's without even seeing any gameplay. Just seeing the cinematic.
We are victims.
We are so much better than you.
That we do not understand. This evil will consume our world and the countless worlds.
Have we seen this trailer already? I get the feeling that we've already seen this.
You rise to meet it.
Oh god, what the hell is that thing? That thing looks cool.
Fury and blood.
Alright, anything that is not a human character looks awesome in this. What?
Seek the source of death itself.
The source of death itself.
They are here.
Ha. Of course, shoot them with guns. Shoot the fantasy creature with guns. I feel like you should be shooting them with, like, magic or something. Why guns? Ah. Those designs for those enemies look fucking fantastic. Remnant. Okay, that game would be so much more interesting if you did other stuff. If you didn't shoot them with guns and instead used other stuff, like melee weapons, or I don't know, like a magical staff, or shoot them with, I don't know. I just feel like machine guns don't belong in that game. It seems too fantastical.
So much new gameplay footage and new environments. Let's welcome the CEO of Gunfire Games, David.
It's like they didn't know what the fuck to do. It's like, how do we attack them? How do we fight these monsters? Just fucking shoot them a lot.
I want to ask right away for those who are unfamiliar with.
They should have had like wizards or some shit. I don't know.
What game is it?
So Remnant's a co-op action shooter.
Or summon monsters of your own. I don't know. I'm just so sick of fucking
we got the chance to see a
guns already.
Huge variety of different environments. Like, what are these different places? Who's the player?
At least modify your guns with other elements or something. I don't know.
To save the world, and we really wanted to have a bunch of different
Value's problem. I think you're saying Valve's problem with the number 3 now. No Left 4 Dead 3, no Half-Life 3, no Team Fortress 3, no Portal 3. Thank God. I don't feel like we need another Portal.
And one thing that we've talked about before is that replayability is a huge focus of the game.
Yeah.
You could play through it 10 times and still be seeing new bosses, new monsters, new locations. How exactly does that work?
Mosaic has my interest. Yeah, the fucking people that are reacting to this are way too far behind. Either that or somebody's really filtering all the crap and barely getting to this, you know? To generic positivity.
Pieces and stitches it together. So you might play the game and come into work and say, hey, I talked to a giant tree. And
fan reaction. I'm sure that's how everybody feels.
And killed a tree, and we'd have completely
it's always useless
playing the same game.
when people, when these presentations always show like, oh look, here's what the people are saying, here's the Twitch chat and the tweets, and it's never what people actually say. There's always like 5 dudes that are like slaves to the brands and just say a bunch of really generic positivity that doesn't really mean or say much of anything. I mean, whatever, they're trying to sell games, right? It's not like they're gonna have somebody tweeting out there on screen and be like, this game looks like fucking shit. I know they're not gonna say that, but still. It just feels very disingenuous.
Or a magical item or armor. So if you
it's just positive reinforcement.
Different events, you'll have different equipment than I have.
And in the trailer, I also saw that there were 3 people
They're
walking
just
through
feeling
the game.
themselves.
You mentioned the co-op experience. How does co-op function in the world?
There are guns that are made to kill demons, like magic guns, or guns that shoot silver bullets, like Hellboy. Yeah, but
I mean, you will die
I don't
in
know.
this game, so
awesome.
There's a huge advantage to bringing your friends to come in there and help you take down.
I kind of feel like this game could be more distinct
or just generally progress through the world.
than it already is.
as a big
All those
fan
enemy
of
designs look fucking
Bloodborne
badass.
and Dark Souls, I'm really looking forward to Remnant from the Ashes. What's the release date, and where can people go?
How long did it take for them to mention Dark
Remnant's
Souls?
coming out August 20th on PC and Xbox and PS4, and if you
August 20th, that's really fast. Really, really soon.
start playing the game August 16th.
Well, awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, David Adams.
Oh god, what? Oh no, my shit disconnected. Please no.
From Gunfire Games.
Oh,
Thanks
we're
for
back.
talking to us about Remnant.
We're back. Oh no.
And as we mentioned earlier,
Reconnection
keep
successful.
Those questions coming. I
Ah,
will be
shit.
asking on stage, the creative director.
My internet really is that bad, eh?
Everything you want to know.
All right, we're back.
Doesn't matter what
Sorry.
platform you're on, just use hashtag PC Gaming Show. And until
I
that
really
time,
should just reset my
let's talk
shit.
about our next title. This one was announced 2 years ago at the PC Gaming Show here. It's a game
Really?
from Clay Entertainment called Griftlands. It's changed quite a bit in the last 2 years. It's
All right,
now
we're good.
a
We're back.
deck-building roguelike
Sorry.
where you don't just fight, but you also negotiate your way through a broken-down sci-fi world. It's going to be available on the Epic Game Store in one short month on July
great, Epic
11th
Game Store.
in alpha.
What everybody likes to hear.
Of what you'll be playing.
All right, it was announced here on the show, so I guess I must remember it. Oh, it's this one, this 2D animated one. Ooh. All right. Hopefully this doesn't break anything. Come on, there we go, 720p. Oh my god, yeah. I remember this vaguely. I vaguely remember seeing this game. Yeah, there's like dialogue choices, but it's also a card game and stuff. Glad to come back to Epic Game Store. Again, like visually it looks really nice, but I don't know if the gameplay really grabs me. There we go, you got teams. Party members. This reminds me of something. I think I've played other games that are kind of like this. It's interesting how they have like card game sort of stuff on their RPG fights. It's stuttering a lot. I know it is. Fuck me, dude. We're disconnected again. Son of a bitch. All right, we're gonna have to stop. Hold on.
And the story, all the characters, it's this huge, messy, colorful story that we're trying to tell.
Well, I'm curious, Logan, as a performer in this kind of game, what is it like to
Are we
actually
good?
try to have all the layers in there for each performance? Also
The connection
not knowing
looks
when a player is going to be seeing the specific
perfect.
footage you're performing.
Well,
Right
it's
now.
definitely a non-linear open
But I'm
world
scared
game, but our approach and Sam's
that we might
approach
lose
was,
out on connection.
Not unlike a movie or a TV show, and we had to understand it A to B.
All right, we're back.
For the most part, that's how we shot it. Obviously, when you're shooting a movie, or
We
a
had
TV
a
show,
really
and in
bad
this case,
drop.
the game, you're gonna be shooting
Everything
out
fucking
of order,
died.
but we actually stayed pretty
I'll complain
linear
to
in
you
how
guys
we
about it
approached the
later.
story.
I don't know. I don't even know where the fuck I am in the show right now. We were gone
actors, we just went after
for like 30
What
minutes.
do we want? And we tried to make it.
Well, not 30 minutes, but it was a while.
You know, it's got a lot of scope.
Yeah.
But we wanted to make it as deep as possible, and Sam is one of the best movie or TV directors I've worked with, so it was very similar.
Movie and TV directors. What are they talking about?
Now, of course, I do want to stress that.
Are we still talking video games?
Story. It's quick to play through.
I'm gonna go to Gamatsu and see what they tweet out, see if I missed anything.
We're of course waiting
Because I'm
to
pretty
find
sure
out
I did.
When can we play Telling Lies?
Very soon. Very soon, I promise. We'll have a date
Play
soon.
very
Right
soon.
now, you can go to Steam.
All right, the connection is looking perfect right now. I don't know what the fuck I did. All I did was reset my computer, and that was it. Okay.
Fantastic.
Why is my VR stuff turning on?
As soon as humanly possible.
No, thank you.
Well, Sam, Logan, thanks so much
Turn
for
that shit
joining
off.
me on stage. Once
We're
again,
back.
Telling
Yeah, we're
Lies.
back and better than ever. Encoding overload only because I got other fucking windows popping up.
Up on the balcony, Frankie's going to be talking to us about a
Get
game
out.
my friends year after
My
year
mixed
after year
reality portal
keep
is opening
telling
up
me
and I don't
to
want it.
play because of how much they've improved it.
Shut
Frankie, what's
down,
going on with
bitch.
Warframe?
Here we go. What? Son of a bitch. Come on.
Well,
please.
one of my favorite parts of last year's show, aside from being
Oh,
upstaged
I'm hearing
by
the
a
sound
giant
effects. I'm hearing the sounds of my virtual reality thing opening up, and I don't want it. I'm not seeing any stuttering. Thank fucking God. Anyway, I'm sorry that I'm missing out on this. I want to go to Gamatsu and just see what I've been missing out on. Falvaris E3 trailer. Classic Japanese RPG inspired Chris Tales. Announced for PS4. Oh my God. Yeah, like because I just reset my computer. There's a lot of shit here that's just barely like starting to load up. Come on. Oh my God, bitch, please. 720p. Get the chat out of here. There we go. Warframe, alright. Good. I hate it when stuff like this happens because it just gets me in a really bad mood and the whole stream is just me complaining as opposed to me paying attention to any of the games. The full reveal on July 6th. Okay, so not even this is the full reveal for the Warframe stuff. Did I miss the Terraria thing? That's kind of the thing that I wanted to see. Empyrean, ooh. Shenmue 3. There was a trailer for Shenmue 3 and I fucking missed it. But I saw all that other boring shit. Epic Game Store exclusive. Shenmue 3? Damn. From the Ashes.
Rebecca, it must be so
Zombie
exciting to
Army
know that the
4.
fans have finally seen it, and you're clearly going all in.
Alright, it looks like that's it. Alright, I'm gonna shut my window because, you know, I know I'm gonna get loud, so I'd rather not. Make anybody panic, you know what I mean? I don't want to make anybody concerned over all the yelling. Alright, it looks like we're good. No, barely any drop frames, very strong internet connection, we're good. Alright, I'll just swallow this and, yeah, we're good now. Back to happy times. Back to being cynical about games that I don't even know anything about because I'm ignorant. Yeah, so they're just teasing the Warframe thing. I thought we were gonna get some deep dive into this.
I cannot say that on live television, but you know, there are ways. But yeah, you just have to watch Link Your Warframe.
None of that weird stuttering from yesterday. Oh, fantastic! Just in time for Square Enix and Nintendo.
Well, thank you so much.
Well, I guess that teaches me a lesson. To just turn off my computer when I'm not using it. I guess the reboot for turning it off and turning it on again helps. That's literally all I did. I just reset my computer and now everything works.
During the Big Bang, yeah, it's actually blown my mind.
Shenmue 3 is also on PS4. People who pre-ordered it on Steam are pissed. Yeah. Why is it a Epic Game Store exclusive all of a sudden? Are those people that have a Steam key, are they gonna get an Epic Game Store key at the very least? So like all the people that order on Steam are fucked then? Why? It's yeah, not. That's not a good look. Alright, is the audio good? I feel like it's a little low. This game looks really stylish and cool. But we've seen a lot of stylish games throughout all of E3 that, you know, they look nice, but they don't necessarily play in an interesting way. I like how this is sort of 2D and 3D. We back again? Yeah, Masood, we're sorry. I'm sorry. But hey, at least there's no more lag. What happened to Terraria? I don't know, man. I'm checking to see if anybody's tweeted about it, and I guess they haven't talked about it yet. Hopefully it's not just a fucking little tease like the Warframe thing. The big bag! This Noir guy's getting blasted into space. I don't know what this is, but this looks amazing. Genesis Noir. A cosmic adventure. It most certainly does look like it.
Genesis Noir, just beautiful, stylish art.
Yeah, it really does look
Next
great.
We're going to take a look
it's
at
impressive how like people
on the
can still make
stealth
black
genre.
and white
It's
stuff
called
look amazing.
El Hijo, where you play as
Hijo?
a 6-year-old trying to escape a monastery and find your mother
hoes?
using toys and tricks. To
Oh yeah,
avoid
Shenmue
monks.
3 is trending.
Let's take a look at this gorgeous spaghetti western inspired project from Studio Handy Games.
Are they allowed to do that after promising a Steam version? Yeah. Waiting for all of the, but it was never coming to Steam replies for Shenmue 3 going to the Epic Game Store. Special License Center Kickstarter server for which version wanted to receive. My actual was digital key via Steam. Yeah, it seemed like the game was about to go to Steam, and now they just changed their tune very quickly. Fuck you, Epic. That wasn't called for. People literally funded Shenmue 3, you prick. Wow. Yep. Seems people are real pissed. What is it, a little Mexican kid on a poncho? Nacho Libre before he got big? This game looks neat. Seems like people got screwed over hard. For those that... Oh, of course, family picture. For those that wanted Shenmue. I have this curse where, like, whenever I have to capitalize anything, I always end up capitalizing the first 2 letters instead of just the first one. There we go, the deadly slingshot. Shooting garbanzo beans at people. The deadliest weapon. El Hijo, the son. There we go. Looks alright. 10 case. I'm not the only one who saw that starter thing earlier. Yeah. No, that was me. That was my internet connection, but it looked like we're good now.
Tonight, please join me in welcoming from Larian Studios CEO Sven Vinke. And from Dungeons & Dragons at Wizards of the Coast, the creative director of Dungeons & Dragons, Mike Merles, to talk about Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh, okay. We're not going to talk about El Hijo. We're going to talk about Baldur's Gate. Well, I mean, I guess I should assume that.
This was only just
considering he's wearing a Baldur's Gate t-shirt.
How did this partnership come about?
We went to see Wizards of the Coast at the end.
We fucking went out to see Avengers, and it was fun, and I bumped into him, and I said hello.
I tried to convince them back then that they should give us the Baldur's Gate.
We met at the Olive Garden. He was really nice. He bought me an ice cream.
About, what the vision would be for the game.
Unplug your router and plug it back in. Tried that, didn't work.
And then suddenly in
turn off my modem.
I get a phone call.
Turn it back on again.
Who's the big boss of my
turn off the router on and off again. None of that worked. I tried everything.
And he had this big stack of paper with him.
The one thing that worked was that I just restarted my computer. And that's it. Everything worked perfectly after that. Just a reset, that's all I needed.
And then a couple of weeks later, we started negotiating, and here we are.
I mean, what does the Baldur's Gate franchise mean to you, Mike?
Oh, to me, it's the crown jewel of D&D computer games, right? I mean, for me
Warframe best game?
Baldur's Gate, the original one, was the
they didn't really show all that much,
did
they?
To actually play a D&D campaign rather than having to run them for all my friends.
Maybe having technical difficulty during the PC gaming show was a blessing in disguise because I'm not super duper interested in a lot of what's happening here. Maybe save people a lot of grief.
Remember the 20 years it's been.
Save people the anger that I'll give them. Does the biggest disadvantage of PC gaming is unpredictable? Yep.
Such an important part of the D&D mythos as a whole.
That's why I for the most part, really hate
what are things we're going to see in Baldur's
doing
Gate?
stuff on PC because shit breaks all the time.
Right now, but obviously you're going to go to the city because we start with the city. You start outside of the city.
I mean, whatever, consoles break a lot too, but
they're very nasty.
Nowhere near as much.
You are seeing in the trailer the process of ceremorphosis.
Unless you're talking about a launch Xbox 360, in which case a Red Ring of Death.
Yeah.
The Xbox laughs in Red Ring of Death.
Iconic characters, iconic places, and
we're gonna see this guy vomit and transform into Cthulhu again.
Gameplay elements, because obviously, there's just been a big resurgence of Dungeons and Dragons, tons of broadcasts.
God, the way that he transforms,
how do you translate some of the insane things that players want to do into, what has to be a structured computer game?
Sven with a V, dude. Northern Goblin. Can't spell.
Which player handbook? Which
edition? 5th edition. 5th edition.
Yeah.
And so we ported as much as we could to the video game. We looked at what works really well. We looked at the things that didn't work that well because it is a video game and this was made for tabletop gaming.
Friendly reminder, this is a video game.
So we started modifying those things, and then we had to add things on top of it because if you play tabletop, you have a game master. You say, well, I want to do this.
Yeah.
And then the
I
game
want to start a fight with a pigeon. And he's like, okay, roll for dexterity.
Exactly. That's it. So we had to add systems to make that possible within the game. But we've gone very, very far.
Yeah, I mean, can you give an example of like a crazy moment that a player might do that you could actually play out in the game?
Well, I could, let's say that we get into a fight because you ask a nasty question, I don't want to answer it. And,
I don't want to answer it.
I take the chair
Great,
there,
good answer. I don't want to answer it.
Well, just as an example.
It's just an example. This is fine.
Hold
We're just
on.
talking. We're just talking.
These are things that we have to put systems into
Pulled
the game
us up
to do it, which
because
are
the time is coming pretty soon to watch that.
Interesting.
A lot of dislikes on the on the PC
Speaking
gaming
of
show.
Larian Studios, you have tons of
But again,
data
it's
of all
not
sorts of things that players
super.
do. What's the sort of information that you provide in assistance?
Isn't that super
Well, really
surprising?
What it comes down to is providing the
Advertisement.
service. You know, we think of Dungeons and Dragons, the universe of D&D. It's like a toy box for dungeon masters and
Was
players
the best
to go into
RPG in the
and build
last
their own
10
stories.
years?
So working with Larry and working with
Damn.
a lot of it was just opening up that toy box.
A lot of people saying Witcher
and giving
3.
that kind of guidance. You know, like I remember
Pillars of
one our first
Eternity,
meetings,
Divinity
we were
Original
at a
Sin.
massive
Ah,
level
man, Divinity's pretty good.
and asking a lot of
Dragon
questions
Age,
like,
Dragon Age Origins, I'd say.
where do we want to go? What are the
It's pretty good.
locations we would wanna
Skyrim.
do a game like this?
I
And
mean,
then for the- in
it's
terms of
been what, like
systems,
10
what-
years,
you know,
and I'm
what
still
does it
playing
mean
Skyrim
in
today,
terms of the
so
story for each character,
that's pretty telling.
for each character race, each character class, so that if you know,
There we
if-
go.
if you have a
LRG
different class
begins in
the game,
13
you really
minutes.
feel like you're taking on that role that you love so much.
I don't
on
want
the
this
tabletop.
free loot.
It's really coming
Get
to
outta
life in an authentic way in Baldur's Gate 3.
And we're going to talk in a moment about Baldur's Gate 3 release dates and whatnot, but we have a second game that we want to talk about on a new technology known as pencil and paper. I understand that there is a tabletop prequel coming for Baldur's Gate.
Yeah,
Exactly.
the tabletop
So with
game.
Baldur's Gate, we think there's one saga. All the different games coming together to tell one grand
Haseo,
story.
hello.
So on September
Genesis
17th,
Noir looks
we're releasing
trippy
our
and
next
intriguing with a
tabletop
unique art
campaign,
style.
Baldur's Gate: Descent into
Yeah, it
Abyss.
looks great.
And it is the next chapter.
I'm
in
still
the
thinking
Baldur's
about that
Gate
game.
saga, and it's a
I
prequel to
apologize
Baldur's Gate 3. So if you
that I'm
haven't
not really
played
paying
a
attention to
Baldur's Gate game,
Baldur's
since
Gate.
Baldur's Gate 1 or 2, this is
Baldur's
your
Gate.
chance to check out on the history. It's been about 100 years since the events of Baldur's Gate 2.
Yeah.
So this will give you a chance to check in on the city, to see what's going on, its current state, who the movers and shakers are. We also feature a
Shakers.
levels 1 to 13 campaign
People
that
that
takes you from the mean streets of
grab
Baldur's
you and
Gate
shake
to the
you
depths of
very
hell
violently.
itself, and sort of pose to the players a question: Do you want to redeem Baldur's Gate or send it to damnation? So we're putting that right in players' hands to make that choice.
with a smile.
Damnation.
Damnation.
What can you talk to us about expected release time frames?
What up?
So people have been waiting for it for a long time.
Yes.
They're gonna have to wait a little bit more.
But they've been fucking
when it's
waiting a
ready.
lot.
This is the game that we want to play, so we want to make sure it's really, really good. And then when that's the case, then we'll release it.
Well, I know a lot of people have been waiting.
So
a
it's out
long
when it's
time,
out.
and I think I speak
Stop
for a lot of
asking me
people
for
here
more
when I
history of
say,
Power
take your
Rangers.
time. If the Divinity original
Stop
Sin
putting
games are
out
the
block
invitation
on
to
my
the quality,
videos. You're being
it's gonna be
selfish.
Fantastic and worth the wait, gentlemen. Thanks
It's
so
out
much
when
for
it's
joining me
out.
on
Thank you very
stage.
much.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Baldur's Gate 3. Goodbye. Goodbye, guys.
I thought we'd see more gameplay,
Why
but
are they
okay.
leaving? Well,
It's kind of the same trailer as
the
before.
PC gaming show has officially concluded. Let's
Oh,
bring up on the stage
okay.
the fantastic Frankie Ward. Come here, Frankie.
Hello.
I guess it's over.
Well, thank you so much.
We don't really
Sean.
see much new, huh?
This audience been
It's
absolutely
like, okay, let's talk about Baldur's Gate 3, and they certainly talked about it.
So much for coming out to the 5th
Thank you
annual
for
PC
coming.
Gaming Show.
I didn't
We
see
wanna
anything
give
about
enormous thanks to all of
Terraria.
you who tuned in live. We want to, of course, thank
Okay, what an abrupt ending. It's like, okay, it's over now, bye.
Epic Game Store, iWin, Frontier, Funcom, Paradox, Interactive, Hovercast, Perfect.
They didn't talk about Terraria at all.
And Samsung. As you know, PC gaming is a platform. It's not a
PC gaming
publisher or
show.
developer, so
They
these
skipped
sponsors
over the
are simply
Terraria
letting us
announcement?
Put on this
That's
show.
what I was waiting
Thank you
for.
so much. And I gotta ask Frank, any titles you're excited about?
Well,
They're
I
just
do
ending
love
it
a baby
here?
Elephant, so definitely Planet Zoo, and slightly more awkwardly, then I also want to eat things, maybe elephants included. So man-eater, of course.
I'm personally looking forward to Songs of
Did the
Conquest.
Terraria
As
trailer
you've
just
heard,
stop
there's
midway
games
and then they
coming
just
out
skip
all
it? Oh, wait,
across
so they did show something?
2019 and into 2020. We hope you all have a fantastic E3.
Terraria
This week
Journey's
begins
End.
Tomorrow. Big shout out to all the other press conferences. Hello again, Drop Frames. Good to see you 2 years in a row.
Hold
we
on.
hope you all have a fantastic time at E3 and go play some games and make some friends. See you next year. Bye, bye, bye.
Thank you so much. Goodbye.
What? What the fuck? Wait. Hold on. Terraria E3 2019. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Terraria unveils the huge Journey's End update. All right, so that's what it is. Journey's End expansion revealed at E3 2019. Okay, so this is the thing that I thought got canceled. I thought this was canceled. 2019 PC Gaming Show gave players their very first look at Terraria's upcoming Journey's End expansion. Wait, did they seriously just skip over it? Did the PC Gaming Show just fucking like, you know, low-key shit on Terraria by like not really showing it? 10 minutes to Ubisoft's presentation. 10 minutes? Terraria was just a short trailer of their new expansion update thing, but I wanted to fucking see it. Fresh content is coming to Terraria in the form of an all-new expansion. Detailed a very brief video teaser featured in the PC Gaming Showcase. We know the upcoming Terraria expansion is called Journey's End. All right, hold on, let's see this. The one thing that I'm actually interested in. All right, let's see. Journey's End. That is most certainly Terraria. I like that there's different frames on the map. It's been such a long time since I last played Terraria, so there's definitely a lot of stuff that I'm missing out on. I'm probably gonna look at stuff that already existed in the game before, and I'm gonna be like, whoa, was that new? Yeah, like Crimson, the different frames on the map. Oh, those monsters, I don't know those. Yeah, man, Terraria's fucking great game. I remember Terraria got a lot of shit in the past because Minecraft was popular, so they were like, oh, it's a Minecraft clone. You know, fuck it, because it just copies Minecraft, but it really, really came out on its own. It got an identity of its own, and I think it's really great for it. Oh, you can fly. A whole bunch of different enemies. Master mode? Oh my god, no. That looks awful. Look at that shit. Oh, Jesus. All of the regular, like, Moonlord? The normal-ass, like, default bosses that you fight on, like, the first hour of the game are already tough enough as it is. You gotta fight all those dudes? How the hell do you even kill stuff like that? This is, like, the kind of stuff that you do after, like, 100 hours of playing. Coming 2019. Hey, man, that looked badass, though. I liked it. That looked good. Let's see. Limited run games. 7 minutes and 50 seconds.